It's the moment you've always waited for. The pantry of your dreams or your nightmares. Good golly. Great googly moogly, look at all this stuff. But surely there's some sort of organization here. Nope, there's some pasta sauce. Oh, there's another pasta sauce. Oh, there's some cereal down there and up there, and let's get it all out. Because the way I work, I need a clean slate, which means emptying every single shelf and taking a look at what we got. As I'm emptying, I am trying to figure out what kind of categories we have here. So far I'm seeing breakfast stuff, some crackers, chips, soups, and snacks. The trouble with large pantries, especially when they're disorganized, is that you lose track of what you have and end up repeat purchasing stuff. Also, am I the only one that noticed my sister didn't close that cupboard? Like, come on. So, we've got all of this on the counter so far, quite a lot of things. And you know what? I'm actually only done 1.5 shelves of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Wow's right. Couldn't have said it better myself. So I start bagging up the bags into bags into bags and putting them off to the side. Usually I work top to bottom, but I was tired of standing in granulated sugar, so let's clean the floors. Time to empty the rest of the shelves, even though I'm running out of counter space. Although this island is quite large, you can definitely see how much is actually packed into this pantry. I'm still not quite emptied here. So the big question is, how do you start? Well, start putting stuff on the shelf. You can rearrange as you go. I'm going to start with the bottom as a extra supplies sort of shelf. So pots and pans, and this box is already made up of teas and hot chocolates. So I'm just going through, pulling out anything that doesn't fit those categories and leaving it as is. And then I'm going to put any supply stuff, bags, Ziplocs, paper towels, that kind of things on this bottom one. And then the 2 shelves that are waist and grabbing height are the more popular items, so breakfast items and snacks. So the second shelf I am going to dedicate to bread and breakfast. Time to go through their mountain of bread and toss any moldy ones that I can find. On the breakfast shelf, I'm making this bin oats and granola. And when I come across 2 things that are the same, I cross-check expiries, and if it's practically the same time, I'll just combine them so there's less stuff. There's a bread, there's a bread, there's a bread, bread, and spreads. Here are the spreads. Now, to sort through these snacks, I got these little stackable containers from the dollar store, $1.50 each. And these pink ones were already in the cupboard. Well, this candy package only has 1 left, not worth putting back in there. Oh. I probably should have read the package to ensure those weren't adult gummies, because I will not finish this job if so. So many snacks! I have snack envy! And then I got 4 of these containers from the dollar store as well. They're $1 each. And I will put chips in them. I am not filling it to the brim because if chips are buried, they will get lost and forgotten and sad and replaced. Moving on to see what's next. We're going to look for some crackers and rice. And I just love it when it's the perfect amount to perfectly fit into a bin. Like, look at that. Oh. Found some stray snacks, but luckily they have a home now. Moving on to the rice, and again, perfectly fitting into the container. And if it didn't, I would throw the extra package out. Haha! Ooh, the counter is getting clearer. Most of this particular shelf I didn't take down because I want it to be soups anyway, so I just left what was there. And then flour in a container at the bottom with the larger stock items. Now, for the finishing touches. Perfectly curated labels. And there we have it, just over an hour to get this pantry complete. We've got extra supplies at the bottom, breakfast and breads, snacks, crackers, rice, and pastas all separated and sorted, and canned goods at the top. And then all that's remaining is a bag of garbage and some recycling I'm going to leave for her husband to deal with, and some miscellaneous things that don't belong in there, and treats that I'm going to take home because they won't notice, right? It's the applicable sister tax, okay? So let's hear it. So much better!